Hello, it is Throwback Thursday, September 24th, 2020. Steve Sipress here, remembering 1 year ago today, my beautiful wife Michelle and I were just talking about this yesterday, and a whole bunch of our fantastic clients flew in from all over the place to beautiful Aspen, Colorado during peak foliage season. We had a spectacular place up in the mountains, way near the top, with incredible views of the valley below and the mountains all around and the trees turning all their colors. And we took two Jeeps we rented and took a Jeep adventure ride up into the mountains even higher up, and just had a fantastic 3-4 days hanging out and helping each other make money and getting to know each other and working on strategic partnerships and alliances and just bouncing ideas off each other. Just a fantastic all-star entrepreneur mastermind. I still have the notebook. Everyone that attends one of my all-star entrepreneur masterminds gets a personalized notebook with their name on it. And this one from Aspen, Colorado, 1 year ago today, September 2019. Still in the shrink wrap because I'm still using the notebook from a previous all-star entrepreneur mastermind. No need to open this one yet. And also got the pen to go along with it. Where is it? There it is. Use it all the time on my desk. Pen from the All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind. Haven't had one in a while. Hopefully the world changes sometime soon. And we can get back to, Zoom is good and all that kind of stuff, but nothing beats being in person with other sharp business owners and building those relationships and breaking bread and going on those Jeep rides and hot air balloon rides and all kinds of fun stuff I would always do with my clients at the All-Star Entrepreneur Masterminds. And I also introduce some super spectacular guests, top entrepreneurs from all over to come and attend my All-Star Entrepreneur Mastermind and meet my clients, and everyone always enjoyed that. And more great relationships were created and built, and strategic alliances were made and all that kind of good stuff. So boy, has the world changed in a year. I mean, people now decide, instead of living with optimism and positivity and being thrilled about possibilities of the future and growth, so many people are choosing to live in fear. And for somehow we've become like just overly concerned about safety to a level of paralysis and just have to say pure stupidity. I mean, I'm thinking about, if you're afraid of, if you're afraid of catching a cold, a virus, a flu, and anything, stay home, period. If you're afraid, but you don't say everyone else has to stay home. What? If you're afraid of getting in an automobile accident, then don't drive on the highway. Just take local roads. My mother-in-law never likes to drive on a highway. And I know plenty of people that they don't drive at night, don't drive on a highway. Takes a little bit longer, but they feel safer. That's how you feel. That's what you do. But suddenly, are we about to? If we want the level of safety that people are looking for with this virus, I won't leave the house. We can't open up conventions again and sporting events and concerts until we have an absolute vaccine that gives. Excuse me, don't we have a flu shot every year and still tens of thousands of people will die from that? Like, just ridiculous. I mean, what's next? Are we going to say all the highways, just like restaurants, they can only, to be safe, they can only operate at 25% capacity. So for the highways, 25% of the speed limit. Instead of 60 miles an hour, you can only go 15. That way, you're much safer. Take you 3 hours to get anywhere. Is that the kind of lifestyle people want to live? You can only operate a business at 25% capacity and think you're going to stay in business? I mean, if restaurants a year ago, if a restaurant owner told me, yeah, on a Friday night we were at 25% capacity, I'm like, how many more weeks can you stay in business before you're out of business? Now the governors and the mayors think they're throwing a bone to business owners. Oh, we'll let you open at 25% capacity. Dude, that's like letting me drive on the highway at only 15 miles an hour and in every other lane. See, we got a distance to have safety there. That way we won't have cars like veering off and crashing, and crashes won't be as dangerous because the cars are only going 15. I mean, is that how we want to live suddenly? Because that's bizarre. That's how people are thinking about this virus. Like, get on with your life, dude. You know, if I thought people would show up, fly in, I mean, I checked out. For giggles, I checked out the pricing on Airbnb, because a lot of places, I know people, they call around for Airbnbs. A lot of people not even renting. Nope, we took it off the market. We took it down. They don't even want to, clean it or disinfect it or all that crap or make it COVID compliant or anything. They don't even want to bother with the whole thing. And, airlines are operating it down 90% from a year ago and all that kind of stuff. People aren't traveling. People have given up. I looked up our Airbnb because I was telling my beautiful wife, Michelle, I'm like, honey, can you imagine? We could do it right now. Probably half the price. And it was less than half the price to hold it now. The difference is people aren't traveling. People aren't looking for opportunity and fun and interesting and adventure. My clients are, of course, but for the most part, my clients are entrepreneurs. For the most part, people become so overly risk averse and ridiculous. Is that really the way you want to live? Like, if you're afraid of slipping in the shower, take a bath. If you're afraid of ever catching anything, stay home. Don't make everybody else take only baths if they're not afraid of slipping in the shower. I mean, the whole thing, what kind of way to live? Let's outlaw all roller coasters. No more skydiving allowed. No more plane rides allowed. Cars are only allowed to go 15 miles an hour and got to separate by a lane. This is for safety. I can go on with the absurdity. Just outrageous. Anyway, thinking back to a year ago where none of this stuff was happening, people were having fun. They were optimistic. They were positive. They were thinking about the good things. There were always viruses and flus and colds going around. That's not what people focused on. How many people died of cancer today? How many people died in car crashes today? How many people died of COVID today? Like, people weren't focusing on that. It was happening. It's always happening. People are always dying. People are always getting sick. That's really where you want to focus? Really? All right. That's what you want to do? Go ahead. But don't think I'm going to. And don't think I'm going to be hanging out with people that do. I'm hanging out with cool people that are thinking positive, having fun, enjoying life, not living in fear. Boy, has the world changed in a year. Anyway, that'll do it for the little trip down memory lane to 1 year ago when the entire world was completely different. Wow, what a difference a year makes. Thanks for being here today. I'll catch you tomorrow on Foundation Friday. Over and out. Bye-bye.